T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That's right, you guys. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. The Salt Shakkas are in the building for Monday Night Raw. Me, of course, Driana Santana. She, of course, Nikki Bougie.
That's right.
How did you feel about Monday Night Raw? I mean, they tried to do a little something, and it was a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, for me, it didn't get real into the end. The end?
Yeah. I feel like the end, they really...
Yeah, they could
do what they did, but we're gonna jump right into the show because we're not gonna be here all night because we gotta catch up with baddies. To be honest, we got two of some us and Thomas World probably. So we opened up the show with the best friends, the brothers, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, who finally reunited this past Friday, to be exact, on Friday Night SmackDown. And of course, they come out, they talk about, the Usos and, about wanting to, hi, Doug, thanks for joining, talk about, the Usos and how they've been detrimental to this company, how they've been doing so many different things. And Sami and Kevin, they want those tag titles and they want to do it on a grand stage of WrestleMania. The Usos did eventually come out. And there's Jay was like, you know what, you and Sami, y'all been on and off for years, but me and Jimmy, we've been here since day one. It's like, well, I mean, y'all brothers, y'all twins. So I mean, there's no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all gonna be together the first day one because y'all brothers and y'all twins. Versus with Kevin and Sami, I mean, there's a friendship, there's a brotherhood there between those two, and we're finally getting that between these two once again. But nonetheless, this whole thing breaks out into a big brawl after Kevin makes a challenge to the Usos, say, how about me and my brother Sami take on you guys at the grand stage of WrestleMania for those undisputed tag titles. And Jimmy was a little hesitant about it, but Jay was like, we accept. And it's like, Jay is making a lot of decisions right now since, returning and aligning himself back with his brother and turning on Sami 2 weeks ago. And it's, it is what it is. But it turns to a big, big brawl outside the ring and even inside the ring where Adam Pearce had to come out and all security came out as well. But we see on the screen that Roman Reigns appears and everybody just stops. Everybody stops doing... It's like when you're in a classroom and everybody doing some wild shit, and then the teacher come back and then everybody just stop and get quiet and they start doing their work. That's exactly how it felt. But they did make it official. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships will be on the line with Sami Sammy, I was gonna say Sammy Uso, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens, and versus the Usos. Nikki, how like what are you expecting this outcome to be like?
I really hope that Sammy and Kevin can do this, but do I think they will? I don't know, because what's going to be really funny is if, and I hate for it to be on the expense of Kevin and Sammy,
Right.
but if the Usos retain and Roman doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, if the Usos do retain,
Yeah.
It's gonna be quite interesting if Roman does not.
Because vice versa, it don't hit the same.
No. It'll
No.
be like
Okay.
you're gonna expect the Usos to lose automatically, but when it comes to like Roman, it's like, I don't know now, but we'll definitely speak more of Roman throughout the show, I guess, or
Yeah.
whatever, because he's here on the show that he
Yeah.
doesn't belong, only because he's holding the title. Anyway, we move over to Austin Theory versus Montez Ford for the United States Championship. Hey Mika, thank you for joining in, girl. What's going on? This was a really, really good match between these two. I mean, high flying, they mesh so well in the ring with each other, and shout out to Montez. He really held it down in this match, but Theory ended up picking up the victory, and he even cut a promo to talk about John Cena, the person he's going to be facing at WrestleMania for the United States Championship, the first title that John Cena won when he came over into WWE. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, this momentum that Theory is having, moving forward into his match with John Cena, it doesn't leave me questioning anything about if he's going to win or lose. It's just more so the fact that you can say that people who have referred to Austin Theory as a Cena 2.0, or a new founding fond of coming into like Cena in the early ages. That these two will put on a very, very nice match. Luckily, Cena wasn't there to cook Theory again. But Nikki, I mean, this is your guy, Theory here.
Yeah, I love Theory.
Victory, retaining his title. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not gonna say. Wait, the title was on the line?
The title was on the line. It was for the United States Championship.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See, I didn't know that. Which I'm kind of glad I didn't know that, because I thought that if I didn't think the title was on the line, so I thought that Montez could have won.
Yeah.
But if the title's on the line, there's no way in hell. But we have been getting some really good matches, like from the men's on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So, and this being one of them, and it was nice to see Theory get the victory. I'm just, I feel like if he loses at WrestleMania to Cena, that's gonna be like, wow.
I gotta wear me a Cena shirt. It just really depends on what night is on, because I gotta represent,
Almost.
But
Yeah,
but I'm gonna represent Cena. It's somehow, some way, what I'm saying. But
get a wristband.
I don't like those. Like, I feel like I don't want my wrist to sweat or some shit. Like, I'm gonna go play basketball or something. Like, no. All right. But Theory pointing at the WrestleMania sign. Will we see Theory become victorious and beat John Cena? He can be like AJ Styles, but guess what? I beat John Cena. Or does he beat another one of the people who loses to John Cena at WrestleMania for the United States title? Like, that's gonna be crazy. Maybe we got to bring out their spinner U.S. title again if Cena wins. That's only if he wins, but still, it'd be cool. So we get here backstage with the full bloodline, and you can see in this photo that Jay isn't really paying that much attention to Roman by no means. They say he's looking in the opposite direction. He kind of won't look at him and things like that. He's kind of just sitting there chilling. eventually Roman kind of dismisses everyone except for Jay and tells him to stay. He ended up going to some stupid commercial break. And then we came back to them sitting here, and Roman's still trying to figure out if Jay is still a part of the bloodline. Are you still with us? Jay does make it clear that I'm with you. I am. I'm here. I'm here with my family. I'm a part of the bloodline. And Roman tells Jay before he leaves, I love you, and stuff like that. And it's like this entire stare down these two had it with each other. It's just like, yeah, I don't like how you said that I love you. Like, that's so manipulative to someone, especially when I still feel like Jay does not truly trust Roman at all whatsoever. And Roman could be playing with Jay's emotions. He's happy at the fact that he is part of back with them, but is Jay really with them? Because it seems like me, Jay is really with Jimmy, and it's always been Jimmy. It's never been Roman, And now that Solo is apart, it's now Jimmy and Solo. It's not. I don't think it was ever about Roman. He made it about him.
Well, everybody worried about Jay, but they need to worry about Jimmy. That's all I'm gonna say. I feel like everybody's so worried about Jay, but y'all need to be worried about Jimmy.
Why does everyone be worried about Jimmy?
Because that's who's fed up.
He did show a lot of emotion tonight.
Yeah,
about it.
he showed a lot of just being stuck in the middle between everything. That's his brother before anything. So he's gonna side with him regardless. I think Roman really should watch his back when it comes to Jimmy more than Jay. And I think he knows that. Roman is not. He's playing a heavy master level of chess.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But
And
he knows if he loses Jay, he loses Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy's not the one to Jimmy is going to show his emotions and share how you feel more than Jay will. Jay may talk a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I think it takes a lot to push Jay. Because Roman has felt the wrath of Jay before. He has in the beginning stages of this whole tribal chief bullshit. But I don't know. We have more of them going to move on in the show.
We do.
Yeah, but this was announced today, to be exact. There's going to be a fatal 4-way tag team match: the Street Profits versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. And of course, the week of Mania, we will be giving our predictions on who we think could possibly going to win. Me and Nikki kind of already had this discussion, and we chuckled about it.
That's the next week, though.
It is, and 12 days. Y'all better be prepared if y'all going to Mania. I'm gonna be prepared to sit on my couch.
Anybody but Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
Definitely. I don't even understand. Like, I still could care less about these guys being a tag team in the first place. It's just y'all just need something to do, and I don't know. They're doing the same thing that they're doing with the women, basically, except the thing is that the women have to qualify for it, and I don't get it. Speaking of women. Because this is Women's Wrestling Talk. Let's get into Chelsea Green. Okay, so last week we did see Chelsea and Carmella together. No Carmella. Don't know where she is. Have no idea where she's located. But Chelsea wants to be a part of that tag team match happening at WrestleMania. WrestleMania needs Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green can only be in that tag match at WrestleMania if she has a tag partner. And she managed to find one with none other than Piper Niven, which I don't really think is bad because Piper is a really good wrestler. And Chelsea needs someone who has a little bit more stature and a little more strength than she does to, assist her with getting to those tag titles. And of course, still being, a pain in the ass with Adam Pearce, but Adam Pearce should really just respect Chelsea Green and just give her what she wants. Stop being difficult, Adam. This is the problem. You're the problem, Adam. Get it together. Okay? For you feel the wrath of hot mess. Okay?
I,
How did you feel? First of all, I knew about this like throughout the day, but I didn't tell you, Nikki, because I was like, nah, I want her initial reaction. So how did you feel when you saw that Chelsea chose Piper Niven as her tag partner going into
well,
the match tonight?
well, I don't. I guess it's different. Well, I guess because
Mhm.
Chelsea's back in WWE now, but to me, there's only one partner for Chelsea Green, and
Well, she's
that's
not
Deanna
here, you
Purrazzo.
know?
She's not
It'd be
here.
different if she was, but she's not,
It would
you
have been
know?
nice. I don't know what's going on with Carmella.
Mhm.
There are rumors allegedly that she's injured or whatever it may be. Who knows?
Mhm.
But it, and then even the way the match ended, Lord Jesus, like I'm gonna be hopeful.
Well, I mean, that's really all that you can do in this situation here is be hopeful. So let's hope and pray that it goes the way it needs to go. But not with the match tonight, but whatever Chelsea and Piper and Niven will be doing together. We get this video package of Omos and Brock Lesnar. Me personally, I feel like it's gonna be the match of the night for WrestleMania or the week for me. They give us a video package. Really nice, showcasing Brock and everything like that. Really nice showcasing Omos and the growth from Omos all the way up to now going into like WrestleMania, and then Omos has a really really short match with Mustafa Ali, which I'm just like, y'all couldn't pick anyone else like Akira Tozawa, was not there. Cedric, not Cedric, because they got the thing with MVP, but somebody else could have like been in this. Y'all could have got Elias. Y'all could have got like I don't know, Rick Booz or something, somebody else other than Mustafa Ali, because I like Mustafa Ali, and it's just kind of sad of me having to sit here and watch this man get pummeled by Omos in like 5 minutes, and that's exactly what it was, a 5 minute match. Yeah, I don't know.
I enjoyed it.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Pack his ass
Um,
up. Get ready for WrestleMania.
oh
You
my
gotta
god.
beat Brock.
But with Mustafa Ali as a challenger, like he just pummeled him. Like I feel like I blinked and his match was over.
Yeah.
Um, it's like fuck. But after this, MVP did cut a promo to kind of let Brock know what's to be in store for going into WrestleMania. And of course, next week they will be having a weigh-in. Don't know what the hell we weighing in. Um, but I guess we'll find the fuck out. I don't know. I mean, we saw what happened last week between these two. And well, here we are. No Brock this week though, but we will have him next week. Um, we move on to Logan Paul coming out. He did get his little Brock Lesnar. I mean, not Brock Lesnar, but like Goldberg. Um, little interest backstage as he was walking his way to the ring, and the Miz caught up with him. But did he really? Because he kind of dissed Miz, and Miz, you like Logan, you can't do that because Miz is the reason why your ass is here in the first place. Let's start there. But he comes out here for his impulsive TV, and of course he talks about what happened last week when he knocked out Seth Rollins. And in the midst of all this, Seth Rollins is child is definitely giving like Elton John, like maybe a little bit of Austin Powers and Gold Member type of feel to it. It's very sassy, I will say. It's very New York Fashion Week. But he cuts Logan Paul's mic, and he's back there playing with all of the sound boards and everything like that just to mess up Logan Paul's set. And eventually Seth makes his way out there, and everybody, the crowd is singing, and Logan is telling everybody to shut up and Seth, you in your stupid outfit. And then eventually this really turns to a big brawl between these two. I mean, they were all over the place, and Adam Pearce once again doing hard labor, security and all this and that. Even Seth jumped off the top rope, and security once again being knocked the hell down before Seth got knocked down flat again. How many times are we gonna have to see Seth get embarrassed in these wild ass outfits?
I don't know. And what's so good is that Logan Paul is actually really good on the mic.
He is. He's a
The
great
man was talking. He didn't give a damn about what the crowd
no,
thought of him because he
not at all.
he literally has said, "Give me something. I'm a 360 entertainer."
Mm-hmm.
I I wasn't the biggest fan of him
Yeah.
coming to WWE, but he definitely has impressed me and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, honestly. And he's a good heel to have around
Yeah.
4 times like this. And who knows? We might see Bad Bunny interact with this some way.
Oh, girl. I don't know. I need Bad Bunny to be well rested and okay for backlash taking place in Puerto Rico. So I need him to be fastly um safe and sound, and who no knows, something may happen at backlash or something, but child, I don't want that to happen by no means necessary, like not at all. Do we ever think we'll have a match between Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar? I mean, if Brock wants to work with him, that's all I can say. Brock kind of chooses who he wants and wants to not work with, and
Yeah,
I don't know if he really wants to work with Logan Paul. I'm still shocked that he wants to fucking work with Omos.
it's
But
well, Omar's is, I think with Omar's, and this is to take
mhm,
nothing away from no one else that we've talked about,
yeah,
but this man is an undeniable star, and
mhm,
his physique is
yeah,
just. I think it was like 7 feet 3 inches, 416 pounds.
mhm, yeah.
Just
I mean, it's huge, bro.
those are
Like,
the type of attractions that
mhm,
you have. I think Logan Paul versus Brock would be good at SummerSlam.
yeah,
Would
it
be a
would
good
be a nice
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam match. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But Logan
He's
on
a
the verse, I don't even know.
I would have Logan Paul for SummerSlam as well.
Mhm. That'd be cool. I mean, if they wanted to do it that way or whatever,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. He doesn't really wrestle that much. Logan doesn't, but I mean, if he pops in and happens to have a match with Brock, I wouldn't mind it. I think it'd be cool. But he has to worry about Seth. Come next week to be exact for WrestleMania, because next week is WrestleMania weekend. But we get here because Lord. Dominic Mysterio. I gotta close my eyes because I gotta focus because I can't look at Damien. Dominic is on his Damien and Dominic are on their way to the ring because Dominic Mysterio does have a match tonight. And yeah, I'm fluttered. Like the man is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so Dominic Mysterio has a match with Johnny Gargano, and this is a really cool match. I really thought that Johnny was going to take this victory, but Dominic has kind of been on a bit of a winning streak. I would have to say, and he beat Johnny Gargano clean at that. Right before he ended up cutting his promo. Um, about his dad and how he got kicked out the group chat and how everybody's blocked him, and he's literally in there talking to himself because everybody has blocked his ass from talking to them. And it's like, you know what, he's gonna go, since his dad doesn't want to fight him, he's gonna go ask his mom and tell his mom, and his mom's gonna say yeah and all this and that. And it's like, you're still pressing and trying to fight your father. Like, what, you getting in the ring with your dad, what is that going to prove? You're like, you're begging and asking your father to hit you. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, are you dumb?
I don't know if he's trying to prove anything except I think he just wants to embarrass his father. Honestly, I think that's more than anything. I don't think he's trying to prove it, but I think he's just trying to be embarrassing
Yeah.
to the legacy that his father has built in this company. And to think about, like, he's going in the Hall of Fame too.
Yeah.
So I think he's just trying to toy with the fact that, like, he is possibly never gonna wrestle again, But Rey Mysterio's literally had matches
Yeah.
this year, multiple matches this year.
Mhm.
Um, so I don't know. I think he just wants to embarrass, honestly.
Well, you can sit there and try and embarrass your father, but your daddy is good in the ring still. So know that, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Friday we will officially have a match between Dominic and Ray. It has to, unless they're gonna do it Monday or something, or they're gonna do it the night before. But then again, that's Hall of Fame night too. So like, there's a lot of things transpiring that could lead up to this match here. I mean, it's been built since he turned on him at what, Clash at the Castle, I think, or was it whatever, last year he turned on him, so it's been a big build since then. But I don't know, who knows what the hell Dominic's gonna do. Maybe he'll trail behind Rhea Ripley or some shit. So we get here because we still got more bloodline stuff happening. The Usos and Solo were about to leave, but okay, so it was Clash of Cuts. Okay, got it. So Bloodline and Solo, well, Bloodline, everybody's gonna leave, right? Except Paul says that Roman wants to talk to Solo while Jay and Jimmy go onto the private jet. They got sushi and, well, seafood, all that good jazz there. And he only wants Solo to stay. And Usos, they was like, all right, Solo, whatever. And then this kind of where it leads off at. We also get here because we get here because Edge is in a prayer room summoning the demons on the Ouija board for Finn Balor because he did challenge him to a match last week at WrestleMania 4 in Hell in a Cell. And he really just wants this man to bring his demons. He's begging and pleading for him to bring out the demon. And there was no Finn tonight. And maybe, I don't know, Friday, maybe next Monday, we will see. And maybe, we might even be at WrestleMania and Finn brings out the Demon King or whichever name he's going to have it be. And we get the Brood version of Edge once again. And now we just got two demons in the damn ring and in the Hell in a Cell, which is really going to be a really nice match. But I feel like this probably going to be Edge's last match, and he's going to go home and do whatever, and Finn is going to be, he's going to win the match. But I don't know. I don't know how Finn is going to, morph or fit into the Judgment Day, but I feel like, Finn, when he does become the demon, he has some really, really nice, like, painting designs, like the person who does it for him. So I'm interested in seeing how the demon of the Judgment Day is going to look like, to be honest. So I don't know. I know you're not a fan of Edge, Nikki.
Okay, I don't give a damn. I mean, I think it's cool that they're having a Hell in a Cell match. So, girl, you know I don't give a damn about no damn Edge, honey. I'm ready for him to pack his shit, honey. He should have let it go rain to be his ass, child.
Yeah, they weren't letting that happen. By no means.
Yeah, they were, honey. But no, I do think that Finn should win, and it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be a great Hell in a Cell match. So, but yeah, this was creepy.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell was gonna look. He looked sick. But more women, because this is Women's Wrestling Talk. Rhea comes out and she cuts a promo, and once again it is about Charlotte Flair and how she's been holding on to something for 3 years, and Rhea really is showing that she is ready for Charlotte Flair. You know what I'm saying? And she needs this, like she said. I know we talked about it yesterday on Turbo Glam and things like that, but Rhea is, we don't have Dominic out here, and it makes it feel so much better that it's like the focus is really on Rhea Ripley and not Rhea and other people around. And I mean, what really boggled me is the fact that Damage Control comes out and offers Rhea assistance or help in I guess beating Charlotte. And Bayley did say that she is a person who did beat Charlotte at her first WrestleMania, which is very accurate. Bayley has been in a ring with Charlotte on multiple occasions, and she has won, lost, whatever. But Rhea doesn't want help from anybody. She doesn't, and this ends up leading into a match between these two. And then Trish, Lita, and Becky with this big ass popcorn comes the hell out, And thanks for joining, Doug. Really appreciate it. Comes out and it's a brawl out there because and Becky's just standing there, praise the Lord. And it's a big brawl between Lita and EO and Trish and Dakota. It was just a lot happening, but Rhea ended up picking up the victory in this match between her and Bayley because this is like the first time they've actually faced each other ever. I mean, damn, Bayley, you are taking some L's, girl. Like, it's like, damn, every other match you're having, you are losing. Damage Control is losing. Like, y'all need to change. Y'all need a name. Y'all are being damaged control. Okay. So like y'all not like I don't get it. I don't understand.
First and foremost,
Mhm.
regarding Charlotte,
Yeah.
I hope that Rhea's ready. Do I think she is? I don't. Not 100%. I don't think she's ready for
Mhm.
this. And the reason I don't think she's ready for this is because of some of the distractions that she genuinely does have. And I think that does lie with Judgment Day. And I think maybe we're starting to see just a temporary split between some of the members with Finn and Rhea. So if she can disconnect and really take it to Charlotte,
Mhm.
I think that she can become champion. But I have no idea. I have no idea what's gonna happen. But it is what it is. I was surprised to see Bayley come out on Rhea, to be
Right.
honest. And then her even say, well, you didn't even mention me as a role model.
Mhm.
Both of them former NXT Women's Champions, coming
Mhm.
from the black and gold era.
Mhm.
Bayley being one of the blueprints of that division, while Rhea carried
Yeah.
that division. So,
I mean, it's a big moment in time for Rhea, and I feel like when rest as you know, maybe she'll show up on Friday, and then of course, we're going to Monday, then we're going to Friday. But when it comes to WrestleMania, I feel like Rhea will be coming out there by herself. She will not have any distractions. She will not need anyone else out there other than her as she goes out there to face Charlotte Flair, and pick up a victory over her.
yeah.
If it aligns that way for her. 'Cause, I don't listen. The outcome for it is either gonna be good or it's gonna be fucked. There's no bad. It's fucked. Like
If Charlotte wins, we go back to when she beat Asuka.
very much so.
It
And
would
that
be
whole
this.
I'm here with all you people and
Yeah.
everything like that. I'm a fighting champion. That goes out the fucking window.
Yeah.
That doesn't even matter anymore. They're not gonna want to hear shit she has to say. So Charlotte is definitely gonna have to return up that heel turn that Charlotte has pretty much being known for.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Hey Jeffrey, it did feel kind of weird having two heels in a match tonight, but I mean, is Rhea's not in this case, she's not really that big of a heel, kind of like
I think we blur the lines when we say scary,
mm-hmm,
and we automatically assume that they're
a heel.
a heel. But I think it's more so about the act.
Yeah.
Like when they were beating Ray,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely a heel. But when she's talking, when she's talking to Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
I just see that. Rhea, who had the long blonde hair
Mm-hmm.
and was really great at wrestling and grew up in the ranks, and just I see so much fear. I
Mm-hmm.
do genuinely. I see so much fear in Rhea. You're taking on, this is do or die for you.
It is.
Like, so I'm
I mean, I don't know because if you think about Trish and Mickey's match at WrestleMania 22,
yeah.
Trish went in being that face, and Mickey
Yeah.
came in being a heel. But
Yeah.
as the match was progressing,
Yeah.
the fans were cheering for
And
Mickey
Mickey, yeah,
and
definitely.
booing Trish Stratus.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
when Mickey won, the fans were happy as fuck.
Yeah, they
They
went
were,
crazy.
I
I want to
mean,
go back and watch that. I
but
need
that
to go
match
back
was
and
really fucking good though. Like Mickey and Trish's feud, not to get off topic, but Mickey and Trish's feud
Yeah.
was a banger. From the time Mickey came to be like this whole stalker fanish to continue
Yeah.
to ruin the fuck out of Trish Stratus' life and start dressing up like her and shit like that. And leading up to that match at WrestleMania, that was one of my favorites between those two.
Yeah.
Their history is still top tier when you think of like WrestleMania matches. So I
Yeah.
don't, but with Rhea and Charlotte, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like that, but fans do turn on people in the middle of matches. It's happened on
Yeah.
multiple occasions before. So
Yeah.
we do love Crazy Nikki. I mean, well, I do like Crazy Nikki, but we do like Crazy Mickey too.
Lordy.
All right, so we move on because we had Chad Gable and Ricochet, which I would say is match of the night. They had a really, really nice match up until
Yeah.
the whole Maxine and Otis shit happened. But nonetheless, Ricochet did pick up the victory. I really wish this whole Maxine and Otis chick just, if unless y'all gonna be really like breaking up Alpha Academy and Chad Gable really goes on to be like that singles competitor that he's always been once before, then I hope so. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
um, I have no other words for this, to be honest.
I'm personally
Mm-hmm.
am so like pissed that Ricochet brought his ass over here. Losing ass. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen this fucking loser lose on SmackDown. But you bring your ass over here, you win on Raw against one of the best wrestlers on the brand.
Yeah,
It's a travesty.
it's awful.
Ugh.
I'm
But Chad's gonna get a good run. He's gonna become United States champion within the year
Chad's gonna
or
be
two.
king of the ring.
That's a good one.
He's gonna be king of the ring.
You
Like
gotta think
Chad is gonna
big,
go
big.
in and he's gonna be king of the ring, and he's gonna eat the girls up. Okay.
Yeah.
What if
Okay.
it's Self being king of the ring would be quite interesting as well too.
I
Though.
actually love that.
Like so, I don't know because we got LA Knight winning Money in the Bank, so that's
Oh
our
yeah.
focus there. So he can't. I mean, he can win other shit, but he's going out the Money in the Bank for the time being. More women, as we say, this was really one of the matches that we knew about, despite the whole change up with Piper and
Right.
Carmella. But this match here, Bianca Belair and Asuka versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. It was a little bit of a stare down in the beginning of this match between Bianca and Asuka. Which personally, honestly, truly, I hate when y'all be tagging the champion and the challenger together. I don't know why y'all do that. It's pointless because
We
eventually
don't
we know
like it.
exactly. And y'all always let the people who's Bianca's challenging or whatever beat the hell out of her, which Oscar really didn't beat the hell out of her, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, it was a really cool match between these four women. They went out there and did what was needed to be done. But Bianca did pick up the victory for her and Asuka attacks Bianca right after the fact, and it was a little bit of pause in between. I don't know if Asuka knew what she wanted to do or whatever, but I mean, if you're gonna beat down somebody, you need to at least beat them down. Like, come on. I don't know if they're kind of holding her back a little bit or whatever, but I don't know. But I don't I have no really much words for this build up between Bianca and Asuka. I'm here for the match, but for the build up, I don't really have much to say about it. I really don't.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know how to feel. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of the same funky two step that we got with Sasha and Bianca.
Basically,
You
like
know,
it's the same
at
thing with
least Oscar. I mean, at least Charlotte and Rhea got a brawl.
Maybe I feel like maybe Oscar and Bianca are brawl next week or some shit. I don't know,
I feel like
but
something else needs to happen. I feel like Asuka should steal Bianca's title until WrestleMania,
just
and
a
like,
mind fuck with her at least.
and then she runs out. Like, we don't know when their match is gonna start, but when
Yeah.
it does, she runs out with the title, and Bianca's chasing her, and
Mhm.
just they get to the ring, she beats her ass, like, and then the bell rings, and I don't know what the hell happens
And
after
then
that.
somebody else comes the hell out. I don't know.
Y'all have to just be more like, it's called creative for a reason.
Mm.
Like, don't give half ass, you know.
To be honest,
But
I
it
just
is what it is. That's how they feel, from a marketing standpoint. They know that whatever they give, people are gonna be
into it anyway.
they're gonna
I
be
mean, I
tuned in.
guess you can say like Nyla stole Jay's title,
Yeah.
but maybe
But
more
not in the
so
same like,
concept.
yeah, just not in the same like, oh, she catches her, I'm gonna beat your ass. No, it's like,
Yeah.
this bitch steals your title all the way until WrestleMania. Like, you mean to tell me Bianca's like, and I mean, get like social media involved. Like,
Hmm.
have you seen like, or like having Asuka
Yeah.
like act like she gonna throw it in the water, or throw one in the water or something? I don't fucking know, just something.
Anything to spice this shit up, because right now it is dry as grass when it's not raining outside. So I am not impressed by no means necessary. I feel like, and y'all know how I feel about Bianca, and I mean, I do like Asuka as well, but I want to see them fight. Like, I want to see a brawl. I want to see somebody bleed. Like, not like GCW bleed or AEW John Moxley bleeding, but I want to see somebody bleed. I want to see somebody get busted open. I want to see something. Like, I want to see like forearms getting thrown or something. Like, I want to see something that's gonna make me feel like, all right, now we might
I'm
have a little bit
invested.
of a reason. But y'all try to play it safe. If I was Bianca, let me tell you something. I'd be knocking the fuck out of Oscar. That paint will be off her goddamn face like a goddamn civilian when I got done with her. No. So I don't know. There's no effort behind this. And it just seems if like y'all just be like, you know what? We know they're gonna have a great match at WrestleMania. So we're just gonna fuck around until WrestleMania gets here. And that's when they're gonna have a match. That's when it's really gonna go down. It's like, don't piss me off. Like, please. Okay. But I don't know. We still got next Monday to figure out what is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Kidnap Montez. Oh,
Oh Lord.
now I don't know about Oscar kidnapping Montez or how the hell that's gonna happen. What's she gonna do?
Yeah, I
Blitz
don't
his
like
face or
that.
some shit? Like, leave the husbands alone. Okay. Did y'all not learn from Mandy Rose and fucking Naomi? She beat the
Yeah,
hell out of Mandy and Sonya ass. So
we can figure this out.
let's figure something else. Let's do
Yeah.
something else. Because we don't need that. But I don't know. We still got until next week to figure out exactly
Hmm.
what they have
Hmm.
planned in store for these women. Move it over into WrestleMania. Um, then it brings us to our closing segment here. With Roman, and Roman comes out as he was about to speak. He gets interrupted by Dr. Cody Luther King Jr. Rhodes out here, and when I tell you these boys cooked each other. Like, there wasn't like, it was like uncooked on one side and then well done on the other side. Like, they both was like well done, to be honest. And I mean, from Roman saying that you ran away, you know what I'm saying, to another company because you couldn't make it over here in WWE, and then you left, and then you ran away to that company, and then you came back, and then you had to run away again. And it's just like, you're just not meant to be here. You know what I'm saying? You're just not meant to be here. You ran away from the Stardust stuff because you wanted to be a wrestler and blah blah and all this and that. And then it's like, Coda's like, you know what? I did. I ran away. I did. But at the end of the day, I'm a professional wrestler. Okay. And he's right. We know who the wrestler is in this feud. We know that. There's no denying that Cody is the wrestler of this feud right now.
Yeah.
And he's sick of y'all talking about his daddy. Like, stop bringing up his dad. Cause if he hear you say something about his father one more time, he really gonna have to like bring all of the civil rights movement and knock the hell out of you, Roman. Just saying, you know. So you
No,
gotta it was everything.
this was, and both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Cody was gonna play the whole AEW paraphrase indirect comment
Yeah.
the way he did, and the way he did that, talking about providing. He's trained so many different people
Mm-hmm.
in these facilities, and mm, he has to win this title.
It's a must. Like there's no way around it to say that Cody could not win. But what makes matter even more funny is that when the look on Roman's face when he says that, you know, you talk about how when Cody wakes up on April 3rd, he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed for your family and things like that. But it's like, well, Roman, what happens to you on April 3rd if you're no longer holding those titles? You know, what's a Roman without his reigns? Mm, the boy was cooking. Let me tell you something. The Negro spirituals were waking up in the church. Okay, somebody was playing the orchestra. The drums were drumming. The violinists were shaking. They had the people were passing out the collection plate, and everybody was passing out. The Holy Ghost was getting caught, and Cody felt it. I tell you that much. And when he tells him what's a chief without a tribe? Come on, somebody. Like, hello?
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I don't think y'all are hearing this man. He said, what's a Roman without his reigns? What is a chief without his tribe? What is Roman without the bloodline? And let me tell y'all something. I said this last year. Who is Roman Reigns when he doesn't have the bloodline? And y'all was not listening. A lot of people jumped on me. A lot of people attacked me. But like I said, who is Roman Reigns without the wise men? Who is Roman Reigns without the bloodline? Who is Roman Reigns without the undisputed WWE championship? Who is he? He's none other than the big dog, Roman Reigns. Go back to your shield gear and all this stuff there because you're nothing but the big dog. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this a year ago. What the hell was going to happen? And everybody who was all putting your ones up in the air, y'all attacked me, y'all jumped me, y'all did all that stuff. But guess what? Cody got my back. I told y'all, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. I told y'all last year. This is the end of the bloodline. I'm letting y'all know that now. It starts at WrestleMania. So I just want y'all to be prepared for what happens. And when it does happen, I want an apology from everybody who jumped on me when I said that this is the end of the bloodline. So
You heard him.
just saying. So, but nonetheless, I probably will have the last laugh. And I can't wait. I don't know if there's gonna be a post show for this, but I'm gonna make sure I'm on here just so I can laugh for an hour. And I trust me, I got the vocal cords to laugh for an hour. But you know, this feud here is like really, really nice. I'm not gonna even lie. And that it's really much so like what the outcome is really gonna be. If Roman does lose these titles to Cody come WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got receipts. I can go back a year ago and give you the videos.
Yeah.
Trust me, they're on Women's Wrestling Talk. You can go to the YouTube channel. You can definitely find them there. But yeah, like, you know, I mean, whatever happens. I'm just here for the outcome. Honestly, I am.
Yeah.
And I might have to give me a Cody Rhodes shirt just so I can, you know, walk with Dr. Cody Rhodes in the sanctuary. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Tip your bartenders. Um, we planned the kingdom all weekend long when Cody Rhodes win. Just saying, tip your bartenders. The club closed up at 5 a.m. I'm letting you know it's happening. Adrenaline is in my soul. Okay, something Cody Rhodes. But yeah,
We lift our hands in the sanctuary.
we lift our hands
We
to
lift
give you
our
the glory.
hands to give you the glory.
I mean,
We
he
lift
does
our
have to win. But if he doesn't, once
and we
again,
lift
some wrong without his reign.
somebody.
That sounds like some shit Jay-Z wrote. No lie. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Oh, right.
All right. All right. But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much what majority of the outcome came. And then, when Cody did say, what happens when Jay leaves you? Roman's face turned real, like he was kind of scared. He was like, what do you mean? What happens when Jay's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then Jimmy leaves because Jimmy is going with Jay. No
Yeah.
question about it. Solo is going to leave, and then Wise Man becomes an advocate again, maybe for Brock Lesnar, like he always does when the champion loses their titles. Because I mean, Paul is a flip flopper. He was once with Brock, and then he went with CM Punk, and then he
That
turned on
is
CM
true.
Punk, and he aligned himself back with Brock, and then he aligned himself with Roman, and then he came back to Brock, and then he turned on Brock to align himself with Roman. Okay,
And here we are.
and here we are. So he gets out the ring along with Paul, and then Solo goes in for the Samoan Spike, but Cody stopped that shit. Like, get that shit out of here. And then this is our outcome. This is basically the end of Monday Night Raw. That's where it ends. Where Roman and Solo is kind of like, I don't know. And you see the shirt that Roman is wearing, even though it's a new shirt, that is going to be probably the outcome. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing I can say is, like, whatever happens,
I
want.
It's like a soap opera.
It is, and I try to tell y'all, but y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all thought I was just being a hater. I got called a hater. I got called all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But I keep trying to tell y'all won't listen to me. But that brings us basically to the end of Monday Night Raw. But before we get out of here, we got a commercial to play with you guys, play for you guys to let you know what the hell is going on Women's Wrestling Talk.
Hey peeps, TK Trinidad here, boss lady of Women's Wrestling Talk. And I want to say thank you so much for watching, because you've got millions of options. Plus, you don't have to worry about sharing your password to check us out. But while you're here, hopefully you know we have so many more shows to watch, like Turnbuckle Glam, Raw post-show, WoW post-show, AEW Dynamite post-show, Women's Wrestling Army post-show, NXT post-show, Impact Wrestling post-show, AEW Rampage and SmackDown Live post-show, On the Scroll, ROH post-show, WWT Live, plus all of our interviews with the hottest women's wrestlers in the game. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com and follow us on all social media platforms at www.talkpod, and make sure to spread the word. That means send this to the group chat. Yes, even the person with the green bubble. Thanks again so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
Yes. You can check out all those shows here on Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Nikki, you want to let everybody know where they can follow you at and everything like that?
Yes, honey, you can follow me on Twitter. WrestleMania is next week. So
say hi to Nikki if y'all run into her.
Yeah, I'll be at
be in the
WrestleCon.
building.
I'll be at Prestige. I'll be at Impact Wrestling. I'll be at
a lot of places.
Wale Mania, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just trying to soak it all in. Pause. And yeah. Other than that, we will have a very loaded show this Thursday for Impact, because we will be doing predictions for Multiverse, and then you will actually find out what we have decided to do for Impact Wrestling next week. So
Yeah, something like that.
also, speaking of Impact, we recently did an interview with Johnny Swinger.
We
It's
did.
hilarious. So make sure you check that out. And then,
Daddy Swinger.
yeah. Other than that, I mean,
Yeah, we do know who Trey's opponent is for
yes.
Sacrifice is Lindsay Dorado.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I wish they could have waited, but maybe they didn't have
Would've
anyone
been
really
nice.
big for Trey. So, but
Yeah. Or maybe the person they thought they had, they didn't.
yeah, basically. So
But
I
I
don't know.
won't be a Sacrifice. So
Nope. We'll be here
I'm
versus
sure he's going to bring that title
Johnny is again.
to.
Yes, child, you have no idea.
That's right.
As for me, of course, as always, you guys know you can Google me, Drea Santana, Drune. That's where you're gonna go find me. Or you can find me on Twitch at Hillistic. That's where I've been doing a lot of the 2K23 gameplay. I'm on my rise right now for the legacy. So I'm over here, I'm a little, chill, blah blah blah. Over there, it gets a little catty. You get to see that.
Very.
You get to see that other side of Drea and Santana races over here on a women's race talk. So if you haven't followed my Twitch, Hillistic, I will put it in the chat for you guys, where you guys can actually follow my. Just type in this here, Hillistic on Twitch, and that's where you'll find me. I'm on my road to partner. I just made affiliate on Twitch, so shout out to me. I'm on a road to 100 followers there, and on the road to partner. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm headed to as of right now. We don't have long. Trust me, we really don't have long to hit partner. I hit affiliate in like a week. So I'm trying to hit partner in like a week, but it's a little difficult when you're trying to get to that level. But nonetheless, that's where you're gonna find me if I'm not here on Women's Wrestling Talk and things like that. But other than that, that's about it, guys. Make sure you guys check out the website. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms at WW Talk POD and everything like that. And we will be back on Thursday for Impact Wrestling. So see you guys later. Have an amazing night. And as Nikki always like to do, and where is that goddamn?
Where's my fucking jacket?
There we go.
Bye, y'all.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.